Tonight's was a rough night all the way around. They played great. We had some moments, but got to maintain the confidence that we're building towards our best selves come playoff time.
Jimmy just down there said he thinks you get fouled more than any player in the league or any player you've seen, something like that. Which just kind of your view on maybe tonight's physicality, but the bigger picture on how you do that.
I don't know how to answer that question. It's been around 16 years. You've seen it all. I don't ever expect to get calls. I don't ever go in looking for it, try to play basketball, try to play the way I do every night, battle through physicality, whatever. But if I need to say something, you say something, but I don't have any expectations.
Draymond, what's your view on?
You know my view.
He trying to set you up.
Referees, and you know my view.
Steph, over here, the Rockets obviously were just trying to deny you the ball the whole night, but I'm wondering with Amen Thompson guarding you, just what do you think of him as a defender, especially on a Rockets team that's kind of their identity?
That's why he's out there for 30-plus minutes a night, because that's how he helps them win. He's kind of relentless. He's a supreme athlete, and has found his lane on, again, how he can be impactful. So you tip your hat to him, and he's gotten a lot better every time you kind of you face him.
Guys, what are the keys to beating a team like this, young athletic team, and what did you guys not do tonight that you expect to do if you see him again?
Well done.
Just got to take better care of the ball. When they struggled to score in the half court a bit. So when you give them run out layups, they makes them a lot. It makes anybody tough to guard, but just take better care of the ball, get to our spots so you can see the pressure. They pressure a lot. You get bunched up. It works to their advantage. So you just got to get better space, and then it allows you to handle the pressure better.
Draymond, how would you describe what's going on with you and Shannon there? Were you trying to get the energy up? Is that kind of how that started? And then what did you think about the flagrant call?
The flagrant call, I don't know what to do. Go for duck. Don't go for the layup. The tech, I'm not going to stop because the referee say stop and give up position. I already give up 6 inches and 50 pounds. So.
Dub Talk Live brought to you by Mancini Sleep World, Dalton Johnson, Kareth Burke. The Warriors had won the last 7 games against the Rockets here at Chase Center. In fact, the Rockets hadn't beaten the Warriors since 2020. Fortunes changed tonight. The Rockets young, hot, dangerous. And what it means for the Warriors is that they drop in the standings. They came in 5th. Now they are 6th. And there's a big tie. And Dalton, when you talk about meaningful basketball, every single game that's left matters for the
This
Dubs.
is what the Warriors have asked for, but yeah, as you said, Kareth, they had a chance to jump all the way to number 4 seed, which could have got them home court advantage in the playoffs.
Woo.
They dropped to 6, and now they pretty much have to win out to avoid the dreaded play-in tournament. What a wild final week in the NBA right now for the Warriors in a crazy game against a team that, again, pretty sure that these two squads still do not like each other very much, Kareth.
Oh, the hate is real. Yes,
Sure
the
is.
reason right now that the Warriors are in 6th, and here are the teams that are left, the opponents that are left now. You got the Suns and Spurs. That's a back-to-back for the Warriors and the Blazers. Then the Clippers, a team ahead of them in the standings right now. So you can see the picture right now, how clumped it is still in the West. The final day, that Sunday, might determine everything. I mean, yeah.
The hard thing for the Warriors, though, is just the tiebreakers, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that the Clippers had the tiebreaker over them, that the Lakers had the tiebreaker over them, little things like that. So it's tough, but the simple fact is, win and you're fine, right? Just keep on winning these games. I've said it before that the Warriors, this is all they've wanted. Did they want to be in this position? No. But they wanted to have games that mattered, and these games, they sure do matter. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. The pressure's on, and that's what these veterans are here for.
Yeah, so Lakers and Clippers ahead of the Warriors right now. So there's that ceiling that they're bumping into because those teams have the tiebreaker. The Warriors are 6 right now because they have the tiebreaker over the Wolves and the Grizzlies. That Grizzlies game was so big for them to win. And the Warriors just had this massive juggernaut 3-game stretch, and then you tack on the number 2 seed here, and the Warriors just didn't have it for this one. Now, this was 4 games in 6 days. Maybe some fatigue, no excuses made, but this one against a team that is playing very good defense as well, and we saw that against Steph. Yeah, what a disappointment for the Dubs.
I would say also just a big missed opportunity early on. You look at that first quarter where you can see the Warriors, they're focused, they were locked in, no doubt about it. They came out on top after the first quarter, but they really should have had a much bigger lead. They missed 3 layups. They had 2 layups blocked at the rim as well. You saw Moses Moody had 2 wide open corner 3-pointers that rattled in and out. We know how great he's been for them recently, but it's just those little things. In the first quarter, this Warriors team, they thrive if they have a lead after the first quarter. They did have a lead, but they could have really extended it against a young team whose legs aren't going to get as tired maybe as a team like the Warriors, who are built off of a 37-year-old and 2 35-year-olds who were just on an absolute grueling 2-week road trip. And again, against a young team like this, those extra points could have played a big difference for the Warriors down the stretch.
This kind of, had this game happened, say, months ago, you would have been like, okay, we chalked this up, we just didn't have it tonight, but it's so meaningful here at the end of the season, and that's what makes it so tough. Very tough game for Steph Curry. 33 minutes, 3 points. Why was he so inefficient tonight?
The Rockets, I mean, they hounded him, they guarded him. You know, I do want to, of course, give credit to people like Amen Thompson. I don't want to get the Dub Nation too riled up here by using the name Dylan Brooks, Fred VanVleet, but look at how aggressive and physical they are. Certain Warriors, especially one named Jimmy Butler, had something to say about that.
We will hear
that in a moment. But they were extremely physical with 30, just like any team is, but very physical night for the Rockets against Steph Curry.
Yeah, give some credit to Thompson there. Even, I'm going to say these words, give some credit to Dylan Brooks.
I know, I don't want to go.
Darn it. But no, I mean, the Rockets, they're putting their offense and their defense together. They are the 2 seed. They are, you know, when I look around the West, I do want to give some props to these young up-and-coming teams. OKC, the 1 seed, the Rockets, the 2 seed right now. The 2-way teams that are doing really well. The Rockets didn't make the postseason 4 seasons in a row. Now they're the number 2 seed. I mean, there's always going to be things that are cyclical in the West, teams moving up, teams moving down. I think the Rockets are really going to take this win and say, okay, I can imagine what's going on in their locker room. We can beat anybody. We can break the curse. Hold on. The Warriors had won 16 of the last 17 regular season games against the Rockets, fueling that hate the Rockets have for the Warriors.
Well, in Ime Udoka, the head coach, like, he wants them to really kind of